Let's see how we can use the STDEVP function in Google Sheets. We have the STDEVP function Google Sheet open, and it has the data template we require. In an earlier video, we saw how to get the population variance of test scores of 10 students by calculation, and by using function deviation. In this video, we want to get the population standard deviation by calculation, and the population standard deviation by using function. The population standard deviation is nothing but the square root of the population variance. Let's first revisit the data, and briefly see how population variance was calculated. In column A, we have the serial numbers from 1 to 10. Using the sequence function, with rows 10, columns 1, start 1, and step 1. In column B, we have the student names, from A to J. In column C, we have the test scores, xi, of the 10 students given in column B. So we have the test scores in column C. In column D, we had calculated xi minus m, where m was the population mean, which was given in the G1 cell, and calculated using the average function. So, the average of the test scores xi was m. In column D, we had subtracted the mean, m, from the test scores, xi. The population size, n, was calculated, using the count function. The count of the test scores was equal to 10, because we had the test score results for 10 students. To get the population variance by calculation, the formula is summation of xi minus m, square, divided by, n. So we had to calculate summation of xi minus m, square. Since we had the xi minus m values, in the D column, we had used the sum sq function to get the sum of the squares of these xi minus m values. And in the J1 cell, we had calculated the population variance as the summation of xi minus m, square, which was calculated in G3 cell, divided by G2, which was the population size or n. We had calculated the population variance using the deviation function in the J2 cell. We had found that we got the same result as in cell J1. Now to calculate the population standard deviation by calculation, we will first head to the J4 cell and take the square root of the population variance, given in the J1 cell. We will use the sqrt function, which gives the positive square root of a positive number. It takes value as an argument. An example is shown. For our case, we will write equal to sqrt, the value is in the J1 cell, so we will write J1. We see that we get the standard deviation by calculation as 21.51. Now to get the population standard deviation using function, we will first head to the J5 cell, and then we will use the STDEVP function, which gives a standard deviation of an entire population. It takes value 1, optional value 2, and so on, as arguments. An example is shown. For our case, we will write equal to STDEVP, value 1, value 2, and so on are given in the C2 to C11 range. So we will write C2 to C11. Let's close the bracket for the STDEVP function. We see that we get 21.51 as the population standard deviation using function, the same as we got in the J4 cell using the calculation. Square root of, summation of xi minus m, square, divided by n. With this, we have successfully learned how to use the STDEVP function in Google Sheets. Thank you for your time. Please like, share, and subscribe if this video was useful.